Welcome, everybody, to the 5-Star Frogcast. I am your host, Kevin Benet Amador. With me, T-Money, Tyler, Harrison.
Boom! We're back. Been a while.
It's been a while.
We just been struggling, working. You went on the IR for a bit.
Yeah, I did go on the IR for a bit, but I'm good now.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, so a mix of things, but we're back. We're back for this episode at least. We're gonna try and be more active. I posted something on our TikTok. Obviously, I didn't expect it to do very well. We haven't been active on that either, so we got to get active again.
For sure.
We've kept up to date though, the WWE world. We have, and we've watched the pay-per-views. We didn't do Bad Blood. We didn't do Crown Jewel. Both mediocre pay-per-views, you could say, though.
Yeah.
So it's not like we missed much. We didn't we missed covering it, like doing our predictions, but we didn't really miss much. They were both mediocre at best.
Yeah.
Before we get into it, though, shout out to WWE Hall of Famer and now 47th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
I mean, yeah, he won this past week. Shout out to him.
Today, as we're recording.
Sorry, why I say this past week? Yeah, today.
Today, he is the president of the United States. So, shout out to that. Obviously, we're Canadian, so we really
it doesn't affect us that much, but it's still good.
A whole lot. But we're obviously
we like to have some fun. Like, there's nothing good going on.
You bet on it. You got some money.
I did. I bet $100.
How much did you get back?
Shane O'Mac. I think I caught back in total maybe 150.
Hey, that's $50.
So 250 total.
That made your bank account great again. So,
the WrestleMania might happen.
I don't know about that. The IR, yeah.
The IR hurts. The IR hits.
Hey, wrestling has been hot though. Wrestling has still been hot on Mondays and the Fridays. Monday Night Raw is 2 hours now until the Netflix premiere, January, I believe it's 7th. I think it's the 7th. Yeah. Whatever the Monday is. Or it could be the second week in January. The 6th or the 13th. Yeah. That's probably the debut.
I mean,
so we got.
I won't complain. It'd be a nice little birthday gift for me if it's the 13th.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad. I mean, on my birthday, we got Saturday Night Live.
So
that's pretty big. So. No, wrestling has been hot though, especially for the Monday Night Raws and the SmackDowns. Each show has had something big to tune into, and there's been quite a wide range of topics now we can go over.
Yep.
I think we started off strong. Goldberg, his retirement match in 2025.
Yeah, who's it against?
We don't know. He announced it.
Yeah, he just said he's going to retire.
He's going to retire in 2025. So Tyler, big fan here of Goldberg.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Hey, this is Goldberg under Paul Levesque, though. Do you think anything changes?
Oh, absolutely not. No way, Jose. Nothing's going to change at all, honestly. It's going to be a freaking... I mean, I don't even know who's... Did he say it was going to be with WWE?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I
don't know. I just thought, I know you love him so much, so I thought I'd see what you're... Honestly...
Maybe it'll be Gunther.
That's the top choice right now, just because of their segment they had of Bad Blood. But
what if it's John Cena? Retirement
Maybe.
tour.
Maybe. I don't know. It's tough
There's
to say.
another guy out there whose name been thrown around here and there. They've been hinting at recently, a couple weeks ago. Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Lesnar. I don't know. He's back on the WWE active roster page. At least last time I checked. I don't know if they took him off yet. But and then I saw somewhere that he might not return. And I also saw somewhere that he could have returned a Crown Jewel to confront Gunther. And that's one thing I was looking out for, but it didn't happen. Maybe?
How do we feel so far about that Crown Jewel in the sense of Cody won the men's and Liv won the female?
It's fine. It's no one gets an L really. They didn't lose their championship.
But does that mean Cody has to defend the title next year? How does this work now?
Yeah, the title stays in Saudi Arabia at the WWE experience there. And so Cody will defend it, I guess, next year. Whether he's actually champion or not.
Okay.
That's, I think, the rule. I think that's the rule. Or they just, maybe each year there's a new winner. Maybe that's what they're doing. I don't really... I think it's actually whoever's the... Yeah, I think it's whoever's the champions at the time. They just fight each other. It's... I don't know.
I wish they made it then a trophy instead of a title.
Yeah. But
then,
titles...
you could write the name in it. It's something cool. The ring makes sense.
I agree with you. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a really fan of the whole pay-per-view. It's mediocre.
We know why it's there. We know,
yes. We do.
It's just blood money, and we don't
The Bloodline match was actually very mid. It actually wasn't that good. Luckily, that's the one match I actually kind of wanted to see if they did anything to set up for War Games, which they did. They did Sami Zayn, Sami Uso, and then obviously he's going to be on SmackDown. So we'll see what happens there. He does not want to be any part of it, though. He had that feeling in the ring, and he's like, it was cool for a moment. I don't want to be a part of this, though. But we know
he kicked Roman.
Yeah.
So and now Jay's not trusting it. Or Jimmy's not trusting it.
Jimmy's on the
Jimmy's
fence
not
about
trusting it because of what will happen.
They're gonna build it up.
This is some nice long-term storytelling.
It's interesting. They like we said again, this is over a month ago. Like WWE gets to the point where it's like it's getting kind of stale to most fans. And then they do a little something, and it's like, okay, well, now it's getting a little interesting again. Though Sami Zayn is very obvious, and we knew this was going to happen.
Yep.
It'll still be kind of cool for nostalgia for War Games to see those four team up again, face the Bloodline.
That's the thing. After War Games, we don't know what's going to happen next, right?
It's going to continue, though.
That's what it is, but that's what's going to make it interesting. How are they?
I feel like The Rock will have to show up.
I
think he shows up again and does the exact same thing he did at Bad Blood. This time more focusing on like Team Roman maybe? Or what if he did it on Solo's team? What if Solo's team somehow won and he went to Solo and did the that would just throw people off for like a whole like spin now. Now he's got after like everybody. Right?
Mm-hmm. He wants to
I don't think Solo's team is gonna win though. I don't think so because they already won one match. I don't see them winning this one. And plus, they made Solo pin Roman already. That's huge. Which also gets into our next rumor. Very early, WrestleMania, there were some rumors. Rock not able to do WrestleMania 41. Not able. Mm-hmm. That was some early rumors. I don't know if he's denied them or if those rumors have been denied. It's kind of mixed. People are thinking, oh, maybe it's Cody and Rock, Roman and Solo. Because of what just happened at Crown Jewel, because Solo pinned Roman. Early predictions. I think it's too early to call it right now. I would still go on the heavy side. We'd possibly see a triple threat. Mm-hmm. That's where I'm leaning towards right now, but we'll see where they want to build it up. If they give Solo a couple more wins, maybe. But what if they just take a break from the Bloodline story? After War Games, they take a break.
Yeah, I could see that. That would
be take a break. Let Solo win. solo. Like, let him win solo matches, like, consistently. Build him up. Roman, let him go for Cody again. He doesn't end up doing it. He doesn't end up doing it.
I get what you're saying. So what you're basically saying is,
if that's what they want to go
obviously for. You still have your bloodline.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously, like, Tonga and Fatu and all of them are still doing their thing.
Yeah.
But they're not intertwined with each other. I wouldn't be too upset about that.
Because
it'd be perfect. You could always bring them back at Royal Rumble.
Exactly.
And back when they get to the road to WrestleMania.
It's not even that. It's not even a big, like, gap. It's just a couple months away from seeing the same product.
Like, Cody focus on something else too. Like, maybe not even Roman. Maybe he's focusing. I don't even know. Maybe
that's the
even
thing.
LA Knight. LA Knight's kind of.
Thing.
He's good. Here's the issue, and I think this is the issue. It's not the issue with Raw. It's the issue with SmackDown right now. It's who's the guy to at least feud with Cody and make it interesting. Like, other than Roman.
It's Kevin Owens.
Yeah, Kevin Owens is there still. That's right, I forgot.
Kevin Owens is going to be the guy.
Yeah, that makes sense. But
they're going to fight each other in Survivor Series. It'll be those
again. Two. Yeah, okay. So then after Kevin Owens, you go to Roman Reigns?
Maybe. But, like, that's my whole point, though. Who does Solo go for? There's not much, like...
I know.
Okay, LA Knight, he gets the U.S. title.
That's fine. They work their way back for the tag and U.S. title, obviously.
Maybe that's what they
possible.
do.
But then you kind of take away
a legitimate guy. Because right now he's more of the guy, like... He's a leader, and I'm nothing against him. But he hasn't... He's beaten some top guys, but now he's kind of, like...
Kind of iffy. Yeah, it's nothing crazy with him. It's like he's right now
with
what he's done. Yeah, what he's done right now, it's like, okay, if you throw him into a title match, he's not winning because that's not what they're doing. But if you give him the United States Championship, that's not bad. Obviously, though, LA Knight hasn't been as impactful.
He had probably a match of the night at Crown Jewel, I would say.
He definitely did. That triple threat was amazing.
Yeah, I'd say
triple threat. Yeah. That's easily match of the night, but the bar was set low, sadly.
Yes.
But no, that was a good match. It's nothing against LA Knight. I just think it's the screen time. I think SmackDown is struggling now with it being only an hour show, right, or 2 hour show.
Oh, it's Bloodline and Cody.
Yeah, it's literally they take up like an hour and a half, and now you have to fill in the gaps. And like
you got 10 minutes of LA Knight.
Yeah,
and then you got
you got like teams like Pretty Deadly and Motor City Machine Guns, who won the title, by the way. They're setting up with DIY, which is
huge first 2 weeks for that.
It's going to be a crazy. I hope we eventually see the Usos against them too.
Yeah.
But you just have all these people that it's just tough to right now to to grasp and give them a chance. I think they should bring Gable and Alpha America to, or America Made to SmackDown. Maybe give them a fresh paint, because right now they're also going to Raw because they had their thing with the Wyatt Six, and now they're just like, I don't know, they're just everywhere. Like, it's just they're feuding with the LWO right now, which is good, but like I want to see them win the title. Obviously the champions are Balor and McDonough, and they have their thing going on. It's starting to seem like Balor might be turning face and or thinking about kicking someone out. Prior to Dominic Mysterio's triple threat this past week, he was talking to JD backstage, and he said, remember, we're the ones right now with the gold. We gotta look out for ourselves. Kind of hinting whether that's going to be kicking out Dominic or maybe them turning face per se.
Yeah.
There's that possibility. And then you got the Gables faction, who again is not doing much, which sucks. Like, the Intercontinental Champion is Braun Breaker right now, so you can't have them win the title. And then Braun Breaker, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have them win the title.
No.
And then it's tough. They need to give it a baby face. Honestly, if Jey Uso wins it back, then we can see it. Or maybe Xavier Wood wins it somehow. And again, because we're starting to slowly see heel turns from Xavier Woods. Rey Mysterio's mask accidentally coming off and then saying, I would never do that.
Yeah.
And then obviously the tag. It's just like, you could tell that the cracks are there. They're slowly building it up. Raw is very interesting.
Yep.
And then of course, go on. Sorry, Kevin.
No, I think with Breaker, I think they're gonna have Sheamus face him. That's my prediction.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think they're gonna have Sheamus take him on, another heavy hitter, put on some bangers. Sheamus obviously can take an L. Still look good. Take an L. He's fine with it. Breaker can definitely now go on his run with the championship. And then with you said someone else.
Oh,
Xavier Woods.
Xavier Woods.
The New Day 10-year anniversary is coming up, and they're apparently they're doing like a celebration or like a whole episode dedicated to them apparently.
Oh, that's
Raw.
perfect.
So I think that's where Xavier Woods turns on.
That's perfect. Yeah, no, that's perfect. Actually, I think that's great.
I think that's what they're gonna do.
Can we talk about Odyssey Jones? He showed up, powerhouse a few people, and now he's gone.
Yeah.
Did he get let go?
He got in some trouble.
Oh, I didn't know about this.
Yeah, he got in some trouble. I don't know exactly what he did, but he got into some trouble.
Okay.
Talking about people getting let go. Indy Hartwell gone. Baron Corbin.
I know that was screwed. Corbin. That one hurt.
Corbin. It sucks because he always tried his best.
Why he's gone. Oh, okay.
With each character he was given, he tried his best. He did. Mm-hmm. Now the McMahon storylines, trash. They were trash. They were honestly trash. The Lone Wolf, great, but McMahon, there's not much he could have done. There really wasn't much.
I wish they just didn't let him go, and instead of transfer him to like a trainer for him.
I get it, but
he's one of the safest workers in the industry.
He is, but I get it. You know what? Let him go. Let him work with WWE's partners now. TNA. Let him go to TNA. He's gonna be a great star in TNA.
True. That's true.
Let him be in TNA. He can show up at the Rumble.
Probably as
he can show up at the Rumble if he wants. He can do it all if he wants. Still.
Mm-hmm.
Let Baron Corbin go to TNA. He'll be a star there. Indy Hartwell, go to TNA. Don't go to WWE. AEW. Work on your game there. Maybe get signed back. Maybe.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, so that's interesting. There's a few releases.
Yeah, those were big. Those were big releases. But yeah, Odyssey Jones, obviously. Yeah. Anyways.
Well, how do we feel about what the Wyatt Six are doing right now with?
Good. They're being used very well. I think they're not getting overused, and they're taking time with them. And I like it. Like how we predicted. Don't go for the championships. Just go for those big feuds. Yeah. We were right.
Right now for people who are who betrayed them. I like how it's all.
And they're showcasing teams. They're showcasing. They showcased American Made for a month, and they put on a banger of a match. That final match they had was amazing. Now I get American Made now is not getting used properly, so there's the questionable stuff there that might happen to the Final Testament. But for the time being, it's going to be good. The Miz is involved.
But it seems like right now it's just they're focused on the Miz, which I like. Yeah. Because of the fact that there's that whole history with Bo Dallas.
Yep.
And my goodness, I want to say Michael McKillicuddy because that's what his name was, but it's not. Curtis Axel, that's what it is.
Yes.
With Curtis Axel, who was Michael McKillicuddy at the time, but Curtis Axel joined the B team, which is something I never thought they would bring back up. So I like that they're doing it. And I like it. I like how it's these guys are not just going after friends, like the people who betrayed them. And this is where I think, after the Miz, maybe they go after Xavier Woods because he's gonna break up. And then eventually they make their way to Final Testament saying they're the reason why they caused it. We can see Dominic Mysterio be next because what's it called? Betrayed a family, like a legit family, turning his back on his father.
Good.
You can see a lot of people involved. There's a lot of people on that roster that you can do it. You could see if they really wanted to go straight for a big feud, you could do Seth Rollins because you can bring up the Shield.
You could. That's actually smart.
Was that was actually one of the big. If you want to go, you know what, you've done a lot of good mid carders and a lot of the. Now we're gonna send you to let's see how you do with a main eventer. Let's see if this is legit.
Yeah. See if fans get behind it.
Yeah. Send him to Seth Rollins.
If they can do a good storyline there and make some good money off that storyline, that'll set him up for possible title match, possibly.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah, no, I like how they're using them. I don't like that they're
That was my big thing. I
rushing
thought
them.
they're not rushing them. My biggest thing was, are they
barely
going to rush
seen
them? Is it going to get stale? And are they pushing titles on them? And so far, all three are green check boxes. They're not stale. They're not using them too much. So it's not like every week. Oh, okay. We've seen what their matches could look like, and I'm behind it.
Yeah.
They're not pushing them for titles, which is great because they don't need titles. That's not their whole point. That whole character gimmick isn't about titles. They don't care about titles. They're here for something else, more than what the titles can be worth. And then how well they could do as a faction together. Obviously, I want to see a little bit more from Nikki Cross because I'm very excited. We've seen bits and pieces, and I like that they're taking their time because it's making me want it more.
Yeah, each time they come out though, it's a massive pop. It's not like, oh, they're here.
They're excited. Yeah, exactly.
It's
like,
the crowd goes off.
Yeah, you go to the show being like, oh, hopefully they show up this week.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I like the fact, I like
good.
the fact, that they put it out of your mind for a bit. You forget about them. And then all of a sudden, boom, it hits you and you're like, oh my goodness, let's go.
Yeah.
So they're doing it smart.
Yep. No, they're doing it well. So I'm glad that's going well. Rhea Ripley's out again. Funny enough, gets injured in Philadelphia again.
Yep.
She got stay out of Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's not her city.
Yeah, it wasn't the ambush attack that got her hurt. It was actually a headbutt.
Oh.
It was a headbutt she gave to Liv Morgan. And I don't think Liv sold it.
Yeah.
So she actually like full on.
Yeah, there must have been like she didn't move back in time.
And like an orbital.
He broke her nose, right?
Yeah, or something like that.
Oh yeah. So Rhea's out again.
Rhea's out again.
We might not see her till Royal Rumble, which is perfectly fine if they want to set it up for WrestleMania.
Yeah. Let her get her title back.
Yeah, there's so much they could do there because you also got the Cargill.
At this point, yeah, you got the Bianca Belair and Jade. Possibly setting up a War Games now with Liv and Raquel.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that definitely seems like they're doing. Team Liv
I'll like it. If
but like
Team Liv wins.
Who's on the women's roster that can be on those sides? Like that's where I'm thinking. Because is damage control on Raw?
No, they're on SmackDown.
Okay.
You know, it's difficult to say, but
you keep talking about it. I'm gonna look it up what the roster looks like. I'm not.
That's what it's looking like that they're pushing towards.
Yeah,
they would just need 2
each.
Segment. They would just need 2 each.
Yeah, they could do 2 each. Let the men do 5, obviously. Or no, they might do 4.
No, men is doing 4 as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think for both men and women this year, they want to push 4. I don't think they want to do 5. Which I'm fine.
Yeah,
if they want to do 5 for the woman, it's fine, but it's just like, who are they going to add? And who would make sense to add?
Mm-hmm.
Because Jade and Bianca really haven't aligned themselves with anyone other than like Bailey and Naomi.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the roster. There's 2 free agents. Obviously, one's Brock Lesnar. You know who the other one is?
Who is it?
It's Omos.
Yeah, Omos got released too.
Yeah. Oh, did he? Finally. They could do Alba
Fire. No, maybe he didn't get released, but he's I guess a free agent. They're not using him.
Dakota Kai could be one. Isa Dawn is another one.
Alba Fire, I guess, could join Liv Morgan and them.
Mm-hmm. Io Sky. I'm just looking.
Or
saying
the NXT group. The NXT group.
Oh yeah.
Can join Liv Morgan and Raquel.
I could say I was gonna say I could see Kaden Carter and Kiana James probably join. Natalia could be another one. Just
Valkyrie could join. Valkyria could join.
Okay,
Jade
so Shayna Baszler, Sonya Deville, and Zoe Starks, all 3 could potentially join Team Raquel. Yeah, or Team Liv. And then I can see Natalia, Kiana James, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter all join the other side.
Natalia, Tyler.
I know I don't want to, but like it's in
Canada.
Canada. Yeah, they'd love it. They'll do it.
No.
But if not, they could probably do Zelina Vega instead, which would make more
Valkyria.
sense.
Line of Valkyria. I would much rather her.
I rather her too, but is she getting like much use in the storyline?
She was in the, well, no, but she was on Battle Royale where Io Sky won. Io Sky is now the #1 contender for Liv Morgan's title. So I mean, maybe Io Sky gets involved in some way. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's that. So it's unfortunate for Rhea Ripley because she's so hot at the moment, and then another injury happens. It's like, come on, like it's just getting delayed.
No, yeah, it's getting to the point where like, I mean, it's good for her because now it's not as bland, and now we could, in the sense, like we can wait up to it, and now it's perfect timing. But for her as a wrestler, it sucks because she constantly gets injured, and as a wrestler, you don't want to be like that. Because she's such a name for herself right now, the injuries will not affect her, in the sense of worrying am I going to, what's it called, be replaced?
Yeah,
because no one's gonna replace her. It's Rhea Ripley. She's like one of the top stars.
No. We'll have to see when CM Punk returns. There were some rumors he would face Gunther at Survivor Series. That's not happening, probably. David Priest won.
He's injured, right?
No, he's just not being used right now. He's taking a break. Same as McIntyre, break.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Yeah. They both came off of a big event.
Best match of the year for WWE. Maybe not for wrestling, but for WWE, yes. Two more things we have to go through. Ricochet, AEW. He's loving what he's doing, whether you hate it or like it. I know I've seen all the comments, like this guy left WWE for this. He's enjoying it. He's put on great matches so far. So let the man have his way.
Yeah, let him enjoy. It's not a big deal.
He's doing good.
Can he talk? Absolutely not, but who cares? No. Bobby Lashley as well.
Bobby Lashley, shout out. He showed up. Swerve Strickland. Samantha Irvin, she's gone. She's gone, and she's not going to AEW. That's not gonna happen.
Oh,
she doesn't actually. She doesn't like. Announcing. She never liked announcing, believe it or not. But it was her only way.
Also said.
Yeah, it was her only way to get noticed, and she likes making music, and she has a great voice. We heard her voice live. Like, she has a great voice. We know it. So.
Yeah,
she can go do music, but yeah, she left WWE. Obviously, left fans thinking she's just gonna go to AEW, and then there's some beef going back and forth and on Twitter and whatnot. Let her be. If she wants to leave WWE and they left on good terms, and they left on good terms, like whatever. But fans be fans, I guess.
Yeah, that's the issue. They're fans, so they're not going to care.
They don't know the true stories behind it, but this is the big one.
Go on, yeah.
Unless you have to know, if you have something to say about it, then yeah.
I was gonna say, because I know Tony Schiavone was like, "Oh, we don't need her. We have the best announcer." And like, I like Justin Robertson, but I'm like, relax. Like, it's not.
He's good.
Cup of tea. He's good, but I'm like,
he is good though.
He's good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. This is the big one. Obviously, we want to go to WrestleMania, and obviously, there's always a chance, but tickets were nuts. Tickets are actually insanely nuts. I looked up videos of like previous like people like comparing the prices. WrestleMania 38 was like $200 for floor seats.
Oh my goodness!
Now it's like over $1,000. Like it's insane. So, yeah, it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts and ridiculous how much these prices are. But you know us. The Frogcast never misses a show in Toronto. Typically. We miss maybe a few.
Yeah.
But we never miss a show in Toronto. Rumors are, and it's almost official. I think it's like hasn't been made official by WWE, but like by many sources it's official.
It's very cookie cut, clear paste. This is what's happening.
Elimination Chamber's coming to Toronto, baby.
We're going. We are going.
We're going. We're going hands.
I'm sorry.
John Cena's final Elimination Chamber.
I hope you realize. Once I hear they make it official, I'm putting in my vacation request right there and then. Yeah. Like that. There you go, work. When is it supposed to take place? When is the elimination? Like, did they say like the day?
It would be what, February? Because
It's February
April,
for sure.
It'd be February, I would believe, because well, no, March, because April is WrestleMania. It'd be probably March.
I know the other one was the UK, but apparently
the UK plans got fumbled.
That's why they're like something happened. So now they're like,
okay, well, we want to stay international. Boom, Canada. They know Toronto's a hot market. They know what they did with Money in the Bank. It was huge. John Cena was there. He announced it. Why not bring it back to Toronto? Now the question is, can they do Scotiabank though? You got to think hockey games, Raptors games. Do they do Scotiabank or do they go big and go Rogers Center?
That's the thing.
This is where this is good. This is really good. You want to know why? Because Rogers Center could potentially do a WrestleMania. This could be a little test.
Yeah, it could.
They're also building a massive music venue in Toronto that's supposed to hold like 50 to 60K, maybe a little bit more. So that could also be a potential venue for a WrestleMania in the future. Or a SummerSlam or something big now, a 2-night thing, right? So this could be a perfect test for WWE to go, let's see how much tickets we can put. Let's aim for 50,000. Let's do 50,000. Rogers Center, Elimination Chamber. Let's try it out. It sells out.
Honestly, and the Elimination Chamber is huge. The Rogers Center is a perfect spot for it.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. My only thoughts are the Rogers Center because it's in March or February, and that's peak hockey time, basically. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on, concerts, hockey, and Raptors. So it's tough for them to find a weekend. Because let's be honest, they'll probably do a SmackDown again, and then a pay-per-view. That's what I would think. So there's a chance. There's an opportunity there. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. If it goes to Scotiabank, that's fine too.
I would say don't get your hopes up too much.
No.
But it's a very good possibility, and it's a good test run for them.
It'd be a great test run. Just saying.
But yeah, they're saying that it moves.
We're definitely going.
Very much happening. Yep.
Got to see Cena last Elimination Chamber. Got to see the chamber itself, obviously. But no, that was like the biggest news for us Canadians. Yeah.
This is what I'm reading, by the way, just from like a little dirt sheet. It does say that it moved from Birmingham, England, but now it's revealed in the last WrestleVotes radio show on Sportskeeda Backstage Pass that it's going to be hosted in Scotiabank Arena. Okay. Will take place in March next year.
Yeah, if they got a weekend where no Raptors, no Leafs, yes,
but
100%.
That's the thing. I wonder if that's what's taking them so long, because, like you said,
they got to figure it out.
If there's no room for it, they might be like, "Hey, Scotiabank, what do you got open?"
Rogers Center, you mean?
Or sorry, Rogers Center.
Because Rogers Center would be much more open because they wouldn't have any days.
Are they doing construction this year?
No.
No.
If they are, it's very minimal because they finished the lower bowl, and then
what if they do? What if they say screw it all, and go? We don't care that it's March and freezing. We're going to do it BMO Field.
We're Canadian. We're going. Are you kidding me?
I don't think we would care, but they would hate it.
The wrestlers
would, dude,
that'd be actually dope. You can't imagine
honestly,
wrestling.
I think they would.
And snow's falling.
Oh, that'd be
and you're wrestling.
They would have to definitely.
They would do a tarp. They would put the tarp. They would do a thing. They could. BMO Field would be sick, dude. That's a great idea.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, we all just get like big parka coats out and just get
exactly. It's so. I would definitely go.
Oh yeah, that's a vibe. That's awesome.
That's true Canadian weather right there.
That's true. That's a true Canadian pay-per-view right there.
Yeah.
Michael Cole would hate it, but
no, they would have heaters there. They're not stupid.
They would have heaters, but imagine it's got snowed on.
Oh yeah, that'd be the thing. That'd be hilarious.
That's actually not a bad idea. They could always do a SummerSlam or something out there if they really wanted to. That'd be cool too.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I mean, I'm hyped. We're at least getting something for the Road to WrestleMania. We're not just getting like a Raw or SmackDown. We're getting a pay-per-view.
No, I'm glad we're getting a pay-per-view.
And we're getting Elimination Chamber. Really cool stipulation. Can H please bring back the OG one with the steel though? Can I hear the steel? Imagine. That would just be like, yes. Let's go. Yeah, no, but definitely we're going to see John Cena. That's the big thing. We're going to see John Cena. But yeah, Nate, that's our recap of pretty much everything. We didn't maybe go into detail of everything, but there's a lot that's been happening in the past month or so in the world of wrestling. So we tried to knock down pretty much everything that we could think of on the top of our heads.
We did a pretty good job, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think we did a great job. And then we'll be back. We want to do an episode probably in between now, maybe an episode or two before leading up to War Games. We're going to get Tony back on the podcast. Yep. Definitely for the War Games episode, if not next episode. I think we bring him back. See what's up, see what's going on. And then War Games predictions episode will be out. And then we're heading into the holiday season. The Frogcasties they're coming back.
Yeah, the Frogcasties are here. We might have to do some little updates on some stuff. My editing skill has gone a lot better since last time we've done it. So
the Frogcasties might get a little quick update. It's gonna happen. That's our Christmas, New Year's episode basically that happens every year.
Yep.
So, we'll keep up to date, and obviously TikTok's gonna have to come out with. I have a trend idea of what I want to go with and see how it works. Not necessarily meme related. I just want to see how it does views wise, and I've seen some other accounts do it, so why not try it ourselves? Sure. But that is all the time we have for this episode of the 5-Star Frogcast. Please like, subscribe, comment, go on our TikTok, follow it, like it, share it, Instagram, all at the 5-Star Frogcast. Tyler, it is time to ring the bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
And we'll catch you in the next one.